Hello, everyone. So it's Stefan here from the ESFP channel. So today we're going to do Charlie Kirk's killer Tyler Robertson. So I believe we got footage of him in this video where he was involved in another crash a few years ago. And so let's go.
This driver. You the driver?
Yeah.
Can you tell me just really quick what happened?
I was coming this way and he's just passing through and he pulled out from here, or no, from there, I think.
Do you remember which lane you were in?
I was in one of those.
He seems so suspicious here. Like, I'm just going to be straight up that there's something off about here. Like, he's trying to come up with lies, I think, just off the start. And also, because I have looked at the comments, apparently he has lied a lot in this video.
Those two lanes going this way. I think in the rightmost lane coming this way.
Okay.
And he would have been there going left. And as I was coming through, he turned in and I T-boned into the side.
Okay.
So when he talks about other people, when he talks about the car that he crashed into, he's talking about the direction that they're going. And so that's a big sign of NE instead of SE. So how you work it out is you identify they're talking about someone else and what direction are they talking about that individual. Okay, so if they're talking every time they refer to that person, does it come off like an effect that they're moving forward, then it's more of an any statement. If they're talking about he did this and then he did that and then he moved there, if there's sort of like a past tense effect when they describe, then they tend to be SE. So right now he's definitely coming off as an introverted sensor and extroverted intuitive.
Do you remember looking at the light?
Yeah, it just turned yellow as I was getting into the intersection.
Gotcha.
So I've been looking at the comments. I'm just going to go here. He runs a red light, hits a car. So what he's done is he said he's actually lied in this video. So he's told the cops that he's run a yellow light to make it seem like he was not guilty. So there's a huge amount of clues here with, I think I've alluded in other videos, FE users try to make them seem very innocent or like good, but there's a facade behind them, especially when they have done something bad. They tend to lie with fake facts. And so here you can see he's trying to be truthful, but he's actually lying about these facts just to make him seem a bit more less guilty. So this is more of an introverted thinking trait.
Okay, are either one of you injured in any way, shape, or form? No, nothing hurts? Okay, do you have your registration and proof of insurance on your vehicle?
So you have a copy right now, right?
To be on speaker? He's got his pull up on his phone. I sent a picture of it.
Here you go, bud. Okay. He's going to need one too. He's a little late. Control 3.
Shuttle over from where she's at to her car and then drive over.
Gotcha. Okay, what I need you to do is just fill out this witness statement for me. This is just your identifying information. Down here, put exactly what you told me that happened. You two, are you brothers or friends?
Yeah.
Okay, all I needed, I just need his, down here, if you'll just put name, date of birth, your address, and your phone number. That work just right down here. I have to list him as a passenger. Okay, are you injured in any way, shape, or form? No? Okay. Perfect. Okay, just give us a couple of minutes and we'll get the paperwork. You're not going to
Top that.
Welcome to real life. Did you meet
I said, are you all right?
him after the incident happened?
I said, are you all right? And then as we pulled up here, I had him check on them.
Okay. All right. Did you make a statement saying that it was your fault?
No.
What's that?
No.
When I got out, I was worried, so I just went out. I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't your fault. It was our fault. We were both messed up." And I first went up to him to check on him.
Okay. You said that to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's happened here is Tyler Robertson has lied here. He's trying to make it seem that it's not his fault, and he's trying to lie through false facts. And so the brother who's also was in the vehicle is being truthful here and is admitting that actually when they crashed, he is admitting guilt to the other party. And so as he's confessing, you can see he's very uncomfortable, like he's trying to endure the situation and he's trying to hold something in. And so that's a very introverted sensing trait. So he's coming off as a crusader. I definitely think just from the video that most likely he is an ENTP. And also from the information, if I make a lot of assumptions that Charlie Kirk, who's a ISTJ, these two are conflict types. Based on all the information I have and an educated guess, I actually think he's an ENTP, Tyler Robinson.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I think it was just trying like not to.
Okay, because you guys have a couple different versions about what happened. So we had a third party witness that watched the entire thing. I'm just trying to clarify your guys' story a little bit. So you're heading
from that rightmost through lane through the intersection.
Okay.
And maybe a second or so before I reached the intersection, the light changed yellow.
Okay, you remember looking at the light?
Yeah.
Okay, he's continuing to lie here. Maybe it turned yellow. Especially for a type that's an introverted sensor that has a really good memory, and then they're trying to act like they can't remember the situation. He's very much looking like a guilty ENTP right here.
I was looking up at the light just before getting there.
Okay.
I saw it shift yellow. And as I get into the intersection, he bolts. There was a vehicle in the lane between like the leftmost through lane that was forward some.
So people on the side of you were slowing down to a stop.
I had seen someone slowing down and I wondered why they had slowed so much.
Okay.
But
why do you think that they were slowing down?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Maybe because the light was turning red?
Well, I was close enough to the light that I would end up in the intersection if I'd have tried to brake from that speed.
Okay.
I was going the speed limit. I had just made sure.
Okay. How long was that? Like, when did you last check your speed?
Probably back maybe halfway down that road to that where it curves. Maybe halfway down that distance.
Okay.
Just looked.
Gotcha. All right. 1 second. Is your mom almost here? Or?
I'm not sure. Over.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, so this guy is definitely, well, I wouldn't say definitely, but I'm going to type him as an ENTP for now. As more information, I'll probably go over this again to re-verify. But I thought I wasn't going to wait. I think I thought it'd be useful to try and type him on limited information. So we'll say for now, potentially he is an ENTP. Why we came to that conclusion is because of how he is lying. He's trying to lie with false facts, which is something that TI users tend to do. And then when he got confronted with new information that would question a lot of assumptions, like if the cars next to you are slowing down, why didn't you? Why would they be slowing down? Okay, so there's a lot of assumptions here that you can critique. And so as he got confronted with that information, he was trying to come up with lies, and he was just being very factual. He's like, oh, I just saw them slowing down. I don't know why they were slowing down. Trying to avoid saying anything that people could logically deduce that it actually wasn't yellow, was actually red. So, and then how he's describing the event as well. He's talking about other people in the direction of going forward, which is a trait of extroverted intuition. And he's also very uncomfortable just from this situation. So based off what I know and what I've seen, I'm going to put him as a questionable ENTP for right now. So thanks everyone. And subscribe if you like this video, and I've also got a description here for my MBTI group, so join that if you